Welcome back, Jabber Nation. Jonathan and Black Panther is here today. Well, yeah, Blackish Panther. So yeah, still riding that Infinity War high. So, spoiler alert, you should be disintegrated.
I have returned from the soul realm. I have seen many things in my future.
Do they see the future in the Soul Realm? I'm not sure if they do.
They can.
They can?
Possible. Yeah.
Possible?
I did.
Interesting.
I did.
What'd you see?
Blackness.
Alright. So yeah, I mean, still going off Infinity War, which it's been not quite a month since it got released.
I need to go back. I've only been there once. Disappointing.
Twice.
Must be nice.
Went there twice, yes.
Nice.
So yeah.
Did you like it the second time? Was it more than okay?
I did like it the second time. I was better able to relax and enjoy it a little bit more, knowing specifically what was going to happen.
But at least you didn't look up the whole movie before you went to it, like some people in the world.
First time, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and if you haven't seen Infinity War, then what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you have to go see it. It's
Awesome. Exactly.
Literally.
So, now we're on the countdown. Less than a year until the next one comes out.
It's too long.
It is very long. So, the theories and everything are swirling. All right, what's the deal? What's going to happen? How is everyone going to kind of play a part in this?
Okay. So I've been thinking. Okay.
All right.
They're in the soul realm, right? Well, we
Hasn't.
don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're in the soul realm. Okay. But the twist might be in order for them to come back, some might have to stay. Huh?
Possibly. The only thing with that is most people that disappeared are the ones that have movies lined up.
Oh, yeah,
So they're going to come back.
But what about Falcon and Bucky? You see both of them coming back?
Yeah.
Because one of them's going to play Captain America, probably.
Yeah, probably Falcon, and Bucky's going to be White Wolf. So
Myself with my vibranium, sorry. It really burns.
So yeah, I mean, then you got Ant-Man and Wasp coming out. That's supposed to play into into Infinity War, which I think we both have the same theory that at the end of Ant-Man and Wasp,
Yeah, I think
Wasp
Wasp
disintegrates.
Or his
Yep.
family, maybe?
Which was why Ant-Man is brought to, the current Avengers team that's left. And then you have Captain Marvel in March. Now, how is she gonna play into this? Now, the movie has been shot already because Russo Brothers said they shot it back to back.
Captain Marvel's done?
No, the Infinity Wars.
Oh, okay.
They said they shot the movie back to back.
Ooh.
Both Josh Brolin and Brie Larson had said that they had filmed, together. So obviously there's a scene where
They
Captain
fight.
Marvel and Thanos, I don't know, fight or meet or something. And then also, all of the Infinity War or cast members said there's one epic scene where they're all there.
Every Marvel CU character?
That's what they said. Yeah, they said all the characters are there. So, which kind of tells you two things. One, they all come back.
Right.
Because if everyone's there, well, they have to be brought back somehow.
Okay, so next question. Who wears the gauntlet? Because they're going by the original Infinity Gauntlet comics, and in that, Nebula wears the gauntlet.
I could see Nebula doing it.
Because she's still there. She didn't disintegrate.
She's still there. Nebula could do it, or Captain Marvel, or even Iron Man, or Captain America.
They could just kill Iron Man. He doesn't need to wear the gauntlet or be in the next movie that much.
Well, I mean, there's the talk between Captain America and Iron Man.
I'd rather have Iron Man
one
kick the
or
bucket.
both of them are probably going to be gone because both of their contracts are up. Chris Evans has already said, done. This is it.
Done, which is so sad.
And I mean, he's had his ride. Yeah, you'd like to see him. He's been a good Captain America. But, yeah, he's ready to pass the torch on to someone else.
He kept me not afraid of the dark sometimes at night.
Okay.
Because I get...
Alright. So, yeah, so then, like I said, we've talked, in the last one, how there's been leaks, photo leaks of the, set where it looks like they went back in time.
I heard there's a lot of flashbacks in this.
Well, it's not flashbacks because the shot they had, is from the Battle of New York and the original Avengers, and Ant-Man is there. He wasn't there the first time. So...
So does Thanos, like, turn the time back when he snapped his finger then, or what?
No, he didn't turn time back, because after he snapped, he said people disappeared and everyone's still there. So the thought is, like, okay... Well, you see from the pictures, they're all wearing, like, these, like, almost wristband types things.
That's
so
right.
Did, Hank from Ant-Man create something so they can, go back in time? It's a possibility. Maybe Captain Marvel gets the gauntlet, so she has the stone, so she can use the time stone to, reverse back time. It could go a bunch of different ways. I just hope it doesn't make it too complicated, so people, have issues following it. It's like...
So some people don't like it?
Well, I mean, if they make it too complicated, because they want to still keep the casual fan involved, but if they're like going back in time, if they do what the normal comic books do, which is, okay, we're going to have this different reality, and now we're going to go back in time, we're going to have this different universe, it gets way too complicated. So they kind of have to still keep it somewhat simple and easy to follow for everybody.
I need that comic book.
So, back in time, they haven't released, they've been keeping most of the things under wrap. Now, also, what you think of is maybe these photos that were leaked are fake. Marvel has a tendency to do that, just like at Infinity War.
Yeah, they faked everybody.
Yeah, that epic scene where they're all running in Wakanda with the Hulk there never happened.
Yep.
Captain America was holding back Thanos' gauntlet, had just 2 stones on there. No, it was full.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you never know. Marvel has a tendency to kind of fake you out.
We'll only say when Captain Marvel comes, I know she's ultra strong, probably. Like, before Adam Warlock comes in with the Nectaron, she'll be the strongest person in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
But I just hope they don't make Thanos look like this huge, like, wimpy guy that's using, like, not Charmin toilet paper, So, like...
No, I mean, I think he'll still...
Like, I hope he at least puts up a fight, and then...
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's not like, Captain Marvel's gonna come and just, like, smack him around. It's like, it's over, I mean... No, and there has to be... If they're having one big epic scene,
yeah,
obviously something has to transpire where they all need to fight together.
I just want to see Captain Marvel go binary. That's all I want.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to say, what they're gonna have her do. There's talks like now she's gonna come in and she's gonna lead the Avengers.
I'd be okay with that.
Well, yeah, I mean she's
a beast.
She's the original hero from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
So come in, she's seen way more than the rest of them probably have. She has experience, but then also, they're gonna, how is she gonna look? Is she gonna be aged since her movie takes place in the '90s? Coming back, but is she gonna be older? What's the deal there? And
you see that comic book right there? I wish they would have her look something like that.
No.
But I know they're not because she has long hair already.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very eager to see how they do. Like I said, everything they release could be fake. They could go in a completely different direction because that's what they love to do to keep you on your toes.
Probably is fake. What if, like, they all die?
No. Honestly, that's not going to happen.
Like
I said, too many other movies lined up for that to happen.
Yeah, until 2030.
This is going to be the kick, the finale of Phase 3.
Yep.
Leading into the new Phase 4, which Spider-Man comes out like 2 months after the next Infinity War.
Yeah.
So obviously he comes back.
And they got a Doctor Strange 2.
And a Black Panther 2 and a Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And there's a whole slew of other things. Yeah, the ones they're done with are Captain America and Iron Man. Thor is still kind of up in the air.
He said he wants to do at least 3 or 4 more films or whatever. He wants to sign on for 3 or 4 more.
Which I'll be good because I loved Ragnarok. Like they said, they put his character in this different light and I like it. And
you got Stormbreaker, so you
and
can't just have him be done with this super badass weapon.
Well, yeah, he finally gets this weapon. It's like, alright, you used it once. Okay, we're done. No.
Bye.
See him use it more. But, yeah, it's a lot of it's just going to question like, okay, how is each person going to work into it? Then you're wondering like, how are the trailers going to work? When are the trailers for these going to come out? Obviously,
yeah, that's the big thing. Like, when are they going to launch it?
Because I mean, like, when are you going to put an Infinity War trailer out? Because it's going to be hard to do that before Captain Marvel. Because really, what are you going to show in that trailer? And then, but you can't wait that long because Captain Marvel comes out in March. Are you going to release your first trailer 2 months before the movie gets released? No, you're not going to do that.
I'm intrigued how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, so obviously the first one is they're going to release a Captain Marvel one at some point. And
Comic-Con?
Marvel has said they're not going to be at Comic-Con this year.
What?
So you can forget that.
I'm not watching Comic-Con.
So, yeah, well, without Marvel there, yeah.
I mean, there'll be DC.
Yay.
Yay!
Because, yeah, see DC has Aquaman and
They'll have to get a new Batman, too.
Wonder Woman 2.
Ben Affleck's not playing Batman anymore.
Darn.
Talk about a struggling franchise.
Yeah.
In the cinematics.
Have they even talked about doing Justice League 2?
No. I've heard no talks.
They had that
Nothing.
They had that end scene with Deathstroke or whatever, meeting Lex Luthor, but yeah, I haven't heard anything since then.
Nope.
Heard about Aquaman and Wonder Woman 2, but that's about it.
And the Flash keeps getting pushed back.
If they're not the same person be the Flash, I really don't care.
I
don't care to see that. Doesn't interest me at all.
They just did it wrong. They did it all wrong.
That's what DC does.
I know. I
Do it wrong.
I can't wait to get our DC guru on this show. That'll be a fun roast, huh?
That will be.
It's be great.
Yeah, one of our friends, Jesse, who I saw the movie the second time with, he took his wife to see Infinity Wars, and he left saying she was broken.
Oh.
Well, because the main people she didn't want to see die were Loki, Heimdall, and Vision. And guess who dies in the first 10 minutes? Loki and Heimdall. Then Vision dies toward the end. So yeah, the ones that she did not want to see die.
Oh man, that's rough.
And unfortunately, those three could be like the three permanent ones.
Yeah.
Heimdall definitely, he's gone. Loki, there's some flashback of him, or time travel with him or whatever. And Vision, he could come back still.
Sure, he could rebuild him. Maybe her. And...
I mean, you see Shuri, backing up something before she picked up her gun and shot at Corvus Clave when he came in. So maybe she was able to at least get his all the information backed up, so they could take him and just put the information back, just minus the Mind Stone. So in the comics, he does have an all-white form.
He does.
Which is what you see him at the very end, just all white with just the giant hole in his head.
Yep.
But, yeah, so, he's an artificial intelligence. He can be rebuilt.
Exactly.
But,
it's like a robot.
Yeah. And then, now the Russo brothers, they asked him at the end, like, some of the characters you didn't see die off-screen. Mm-hmm. They asked, all right, what were the fate of these characters? Now, the big ones, like Shuri, Valkyrie, Korg, said, can't tell you. It's a spoiler alert.
For Valkyrie and Korg?
And Shuri, yeah. They want to confirm whether or not they disappeared or not. Well, so that means they're in some way going to...
Are they going to be in this next one then?
That's what you can assume from that.
Oh, man.
Because, you don't see what happened to Valkyrie or Korg, because they weren't... After Ragnarok, you don't see them, which is weird, because at the end of Ragnarok, Thanos' ship is right there.
Right,
where did they go?
Yeah.
How were they able to sneak away so fast?
Knowing Korg, I know what he did. He's building a building with good foundation, remember?
True.
It was all about the foundation at the end of Ragnarok.
Yeah, as long as it's a good foundation, it's a rebuild.
That's right. It's rebuilding something.
Yeah, they did bring him back. I liked his character. He was fun.
Mm-hmm. He was so funny. I loved him. He was such a good character.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then, if you bring Valkyrie back, because, she was, badass character.
She was a badass.
Which there's talk, which I hope, I really hope this is true, but there's talk about, eventually there being an all-female Avengers movie.
I saw that too.
So, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Valkyrie, God, her name is escaping me.
Which one? Scarlet Witch?
Okoye.
Okoye.
Yeah, so all of them in an Avengers movie. All-female one.
I would so go to that.
I think that would do very well.
I can't make any more comments because this is still a PG show, so I'll keep my comments to myself.
Yeah, that would be... I think that would do very well, because one, you get all the, it's a female empowerment thing, having, all of them in one movie.
Go right in with the transition of the times.
Yeah. Because you have, obviously, the female characters are really coming into play. Obviously, Black Widow's always been there, but she's finally getting her own movie, which is long overdue.
Can't wait for
Captain
that.
Marvel, the first, full-on, female superhero movie that Marvel is doing. That's expected to do very well, because, everyone that saw Infinity War now has to see this to see how she's going to tie into Infinity War. Find out, okay, where did she get the paper, what happened with the pager?
Yep.
What's the end credit scene going to be? Because it's going to have something to do with her receiving that page, probably.
Guarantee it.
So, yeah, everyone's going to see that, so that's going to be huge. And then Scarlet Witch, they really haven't done much with her that she's capable of because she's a very powerful character, and they just seem to tone her powers down.
I mean, you kind of got the.
You see at the very end where, she's trying to destroy the Mind Stone, and at the same time,
that's what I was gonna say.
Back.
Yeah, she's pushing him back with one arm and the other arm. Doing the whole Vision Mind Stone thing.
Yeah, so like they've made her almost weaker just by messing with her mental state. So I really think how she got introduced, she was just toying with the Avengers, messing with their minds. Like, why couldn't she do that with Thanos? Why couldn't she just toy with his mind?
Yeah, I was waiting for her to do that.
Yeah, I know. Probably a completely different direction. So they could do more with her. And then Valkyrie, she just barely got introduced.
She was a badass though.
She was, yeah.
I want to ride a Pegasus horse.
So yeah, put all of them together in one movie. It'd be fantastic.
Great.
And there's talk about it. Nothing been confirmed or anything yet.
Guarantee if they went to that, it'd make a ton of money.
It would, yeah.
Guaranteed. Russo Brothers would be just sitting on more money than
it depends if they directed or not.
Right.
Because so many of the different Marvels have different directors.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
And the Russo Brothers have done Winter Soldier, Civil
Done
War.
almost all of them.
Not that many of them.
No?
No.
They did Avengers, right? All of the Avengers so far.
No, Joss Whedon did the first Avengers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and so I know they did Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, obviously. I think there might be one or two more in there. But James Gunn did the Guardians of the Galaxy ones.
That's right. Yep.
Thor's had a couple of different directors.
Yes.
Ragnarok had a newer one, which was my favorite because the first two Thors were pretty boring.
I'd say if I had to pick, I'd probably say Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok is definitely by far my favorite Thor movie.
Going in another transitional, I didn't even know this happened, but you told me this week that the money wrench that
Monkey Wrench, that's thrown into
Comcast is kind of
so everyone that was just hoping and praying that in part in Avengers 4 that X-Men or Fantastic Four would make a triumphant appearance. Well, you can forget that. One, it wasn't going to happen anyways, because any deal that was going to be done wasn't going to be done until next year, so that's not enough time to get everyone in. But the supposed deal that had worked out between Fox and Disney, Comcast came in and threw their hat in the ring and said, nope, $60 billion cash. We want Fox.
cash money.
Cash. So outbidding Disney by $6 billion. Now, Disney could just be toying with Comcast, like, yeah, all right, let's have your fun. All right.
Yeah,
$100 billion.
double it.
It's like, $100 billion.
Quadruple.
Whatever, Disney's got the money. That's not going to be any effect to them. But if, for some reason, if Disney just says, you know what, take it.
Oh,
So many people are going to be so disappointed.
So
that people are going to hate Comcast
for
the fact that means X-Men and Fantastic Four do not go back to Marvel. So everyone's going to hate Comcast for them trying to better themselves. It could actually go in the opposite direction. Now, it would be good for Deadpool, because Deadpool should not be at Disney because that...
rated R character.
Yeah, it just does not work, Deadpool's character at Disney.
I could see that aspect.
But X-Men and Fantastic Four need to go back to Marvel.
Well, it just sucks because it's like two of the most iconic superhero groups.
Yeah.
In Marvel and basically in the whole comic universe, X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, you got the superheroes, and then also you have the villains that go along with that could be great in the MCU.
Doctor Doom.
Galactus, Magneto. Yeah. They could do a better Apocalypse than what X-Men did. So many different, both heroes and villains that could work so well into the MCU that, that's going to happen anymore.
Just sucks. I was looking so forward to actually getting a Justice Fantastic Four and X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Look, it won't happen.
And that's a shame too, because the big comics where it was Avengers versus X-Men. That could have been a way to introduce the X-Men to it. But
made so much money.
Like I said, if Disney wants Fox,
I think they should
going
flex
to get
their
Fox.
muscles.
Oh yeah, Disney. Like I said,
I think they should flex their muscles.
Really $60 billion what Comcast offered Disney. I'm sure is looking at that thing. Yeah, okay, fine. You're making us pay a little bit more. Whatever.
100
We'll
million.
make that up in a year's worth of Disney World's entrance fees
Yeah.
or whatever, admission fees.
They have the money to double
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah, they clearly have the money.
I'll just be kind of heartbroken, I guess, if it doesn't happen.
A lot of people will. A lot of people will be heartbroken because they want to see X-Men Fantastic Four back.
Yeah, I want to see them in the MCU. Like,
Mm-hmm.
comic books, T'Challa invites the Fantastic Four to Wakanda and fights all of them to prove his strength. Like,
That's where Black Panther made his original
Yeah.
appearances in Fantastic Four.
hey.
Yeah, I mean it's so disappointing if that doesn't happen. I still think it will. This will probably just delay it though, so we might not get everything finalized until late 2019 or maybe not even until 2020, depending on how things go.
Awesome.
Which I mean, X-Men and Fantastic Four, there were not going to be any movies coming up soon anyways.
Yeah. They
So
kind of have to find all the cast members.
yeah, find the cast members, and if they want to work them into the right story, they're not just going to be like, Infinity War, okay,
Yeah.
let's just throw some of them in there. It's just, no, it wouldn't make any sense doing it that way. So find a way to work them in, and then, obviously, get the cast members right, because, yeah, Marvel does usually do a very good job of picking the right people for the part.
That's the big thing they're known
Now,
for.
to me, the hardest one they're going to have is Wolverine, because they
Hugh
had the
Jackman.
perfect Wolverine, but obviously he is getting up there in age, so they can't just bring him back, because, I mean, they don't want an old Wolverine to start out with.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That'd be the hardest one to find.
Yeah,
He's an iconic Marvel character.
yeah, everyone
really.
has their, exception of Wolverine is Hugh Jackman. So if you switch it up, it's going to be, you have to have the right one. And yeah, Wolverine, that's the, most recognizable one of the X-Men.
Yep.
So,
For sure.
yeah, hopefully that works out. Like I said, anyone that had any faint hope that it didn't make it way into Infinity Wars, one, that was not going to happen anyways.
Yeah, it was too soon.
Yeah. Two, I mean, that's really just dead. Definitely not going to happen. So, yeah, but I saw there's someone on YouTube was like, oh, Fantastic Four Easter egg in Infinity War. I was like, no, there wasn't.
I didn't even click on that. I was like, no, there's no way.
No.
There's no way.
There's no way, because one, that, the movie got shot before that deal even really started to be announced, so there's no way they're going to make, have, like, the premonition, like, oh, we're going to get Fantastic Four, so let's, work it this way. So, no,
if you look in the corner, there's Reed Richards' toe.
yeah, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not going to happen. And it was like, oh, Wolverine was on set for the Captain Marvel movie. It's like, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. So, which I'm not even sure, have they done filming Captain Marvel yet? I don't know. You think they have to be pretty close, because they have to still get in production. That's coming out in March. Now, I know the Russo brothers said for Infinity War, they have shot, but they have not started to go in and, cut and edit anything from it.
Yeah. I haven't looked anything with Captain Marvel. I kind of don't want to look anything, but
Well, they haven't released much for it.
if they're not done yet filming, they have to be remotely close to being finished.
Yeah, very close.
They have to be remotely close to being done.
Gotta take quite a bit to get all of the CGI in there, because I'm sure there's probably gonna be, like usual, there's probably gonna be quite a bit of CGI working there.
Yep.
And yeah, depending on who specifically the villain is, what the storyline is,
And how many powers does she have right away? What does she know she can do?
Is it a Kree Skrull thing that she's that's kind of been her little niche there as far as the battles? If that's the case, there's gonna be a lot of CGI to do that.
Be cool though to finally see the scroll on the big screen.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You've seen a couple of Krees.
We got Ronan. Galaxy.
Yandu.
Yeah, and Yondu.
So yeah, there's talk that he's actually making an appearance in them, and that which would be interesting.
Excited.
And you get to see a young Nick Fury with both eyes, and
With both eyes.
hopefully find out how one disappears or gets destroyed or whatever.
No one-eyed Willie for him in this movie at least.
Nope. So, yeah. So many different theories, so many different possibilities with Infinity Wars. They're not releasing anything. I think a lot of what they may release is just a load of crap.
Yeah, just to kind of keep the people to look for something or...
Yeah, see how much, because people are going to talk, but, they're going to still continue to talk about this all the way until the next Infinity Wars. Which means, just like I said, bank accounts just continue to shoot up because whatever records this Infinity War is going to set, the next one is going to smash.
Yep.
Because everyone who saw this has like, I need resolution, I need a conclusion, we need to go to this and see what happens.
It's going to be good, especially if it's going to be a scene with like every single MCU character.
That's what I want to see the most. I want to see that climactic scene where it's everybody.
Everybody fighting the Mad Titan with
and
his
who's going to be in front? Is it going to be Iron Man, the original? Is it going to be Captain America? Or is it going to be Captain Marvel?
See, I could see him doing Captain Marvel. But
it's one of those three.
But then, too, I could see him as Captain America. It's Captain America, that's how he rolls. And if Iron Man's in the front, I'd be like,
And then in that battle, who dies? Captain America die. Iron Man die.
I'd put Iron Man. But supposedly I saw something where there's supposedly a big funeral scene.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So is that Captain America's in the comic books? There's a big funeral scene for Captain America.
I think it's Captain America because also depending on what you believe, Gwyneth Paltrow slipped up and said that
she did.
And like it's 10 years later and they have her and Iron Man have a kid.
Yeah.
Like okay, so then does he live or?
Baptize or
yeah, because I could see that because if Chris Evans said he's just absolutely done, kill his character off.
Mm-hmm.
With Robert Downey Jr., if he hasn't said he's fully done, you can still keep him on to maybe make appearances every now and then. So I could see maybe being Captain America, does his death and the whole funeral scene, does that galvanize the group to fully take down Thanos or whatever? Is that the galvanizing moment? Is his death? Because it can't be how the movie ends. A big funeral for Captain America.
It'd be pretty dark.
That would be a horror.
Crush the dreams of a lot of people.
It's like the past two Avengers movies. One dies with Thanos snapping his fingers, all the other people disappear. The next one ends with Captain America's funeral. She's really dead. Come on, let's have an uplifting.
Be a lot of tears.
Yeah, you gotta think Ant-Man and Wasp is not gonna have the greatest ending because it's leading to Infinity War, so someone's gonna be disappearing.
Yep.
Captain Marvel. The end credit scene is going to have something to do with Infinity War, so it's like you're going to have these great happy endings coming up for these movies.
But is the ending of Captain Marvel post-credit scene going to be she gets the beeper or she senses something wrong because she has cosmic awareness, and seventh sense?
Well, it's not even so much that she has to sense something's wrong. Half the universe is going to get wiped out, so she's going to see people disappear.
Is that going to be a post-credit scene then?
Possibly. I don't know.
And then she gets the beeper from Fury or whatever, the message?
Maybe. Or did they wait to save her to the page until the next Avengers movie? That's maybe how they lead it off. I don't know.
I hope they gotta give us something.
You would hope so. But they didn't give us a whole lot for Infinity War.
Yeah, they didn't give me a lot. I'm wearing the costume to keep the mantle until T'Challa comes back. If T'Challa comes back.
Actually, I think it would be Shuri that holds the mantle because now she is queen.
Yeah, but she fell off the little ledge thing, so...
So she fell off a ledge.
Right, but I'm wearing the costume, though, I'm the keeping it warm for him,
Okay.
Stealing my thunder. Take us out.
Alright, so everyone, comment below what are your theories, what do you think is going to happen? Are you going to be super pissed off if Comcast ruins the Disney-Fox deal?
Yes.
Like we're going to be?
Yes.
Love to hear from you. Any ideas, questions that you want to hear us talk about, let us know. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to go to our other YouTube channel, Sports Japanese J&J. Subscribe there. We'll get videos up to that, eventually once, interesting stuff happens. So,
thank you to all our subscribers on this channel. Already at 13. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you. Subscribe. Everyone have a good night.